aspire to be by 2030. This term of local government should be a term for you that is characterized by dedicated local leadership, a leadership that responds to the urgent challenges facing our communities. And frankly speaking, as a country, we look to this cohort of councillors that were elected in August to exemplify everything our people expect of their public representatives. You have a big responsibility on your shoulders. We want councillors that are going to be accountable, councillors that are going to be responsive. No task must be too great, and no resident's concern should be seen as being too trivial. Our councillors must be honest, they must be trustworthy, and they must also uphold the highest standards of ethical behavior. No councillor must ever again be a councillor who is regarded as chowing the people's money, should be regarded as a corrupt councillor. I would like to see that type of reference to our councillors completely obliterated from South African language. We must just look at our councillors as honest councillors. I know that there is often a default reaction in our country where when people look at councillors, they see the face of corruption, they see the face of everything that is wrong. I think we should change that narrative. And the narrative we should change should be the real narrative. The real narrative is that our councillors, all of you who are seated here, you are the true representatives of our people, you are servants of our people, and you are here because you wanted to serve the people of South Africa where it matters most. That's who you are. We also want councillors who are capable, councillors that understand public finances, councillors who are able to interpret the finance minister's budget and analyze it to the local level and be able to tell our people what the GDP impact of what a local council is doing to the national finances of our country. We want councillors who will know that the local economy contributes to the provincial economy as well as to the national economy. That is the type of councillors that we want, and I'm glad to know that that is the type of councillors that you are. We also want councillors that have experience in management and that have a firm grasp of the theory and practice of governance. Councillors must always be trying to improve their skills and expand their knowledge. And we want councillors that focus all their efforts and talents on the economic development of their areas and the provision of quality services to their people. Yes, you are councillors that are worthy of the trust of our people. That is why you were elected. Our people have invested a lot of trust and confidence in you. And in concluding, I wish you well in your deliberations at this conference, and spare a moment at this conference to talk about the economic development in your municipalities, to see how you are going to form linkages and how you are going to connect your local municipality to the broader economy of your area, to the broader economy of the province, and to the broader national economy. This is what, as councillors, you should be focusing on. But for my part, as the chairman of the South African National AIDS Council, I would hope that your conference will also spare a moment to talk about the HIV pandemic that we still face in our country, and how you are going to strengthen, establish if you don't have, but strengthen if you have, your local AIDS councils, and how some of you who are mayors are then going to lead from the front and lead the charge to make sure that we reduce the increasing incidence of HIV. This you should do because in the end, you are the voice of our people. You are the champions of our people's interests. You were elected because they see you as their loyal servant. As national government, we once more congratulate SALGA on 20 years of existence and look forward to greater collaboration with you as we act out the cooperative governance principles that are enshrined in our Constitution. We look forward to a vibrant local government dispensation in our country, which you will be leading from the front. I do hope that one day I will also have the honor of becoming a local council person, because I think you guys have a great job. You have such a great job. My ambition is to become a local councillor and hopefully become the mayor of some small town somewhere in Limpopo. Thank you very much. I thank you for this time.